Starting out as a cherished dream in 2015, in just 2 years, MGC and KNAV is an acknowledged superstar performer in the risk advisory services in India that has already claimed its spot on the GRA Top 10 podium.
What started off as a joint venture between MGC and KNAV in September of 2015 has now become an integral part of the larger KNAV family.
It's been a wonderful journey for both Monish and for KNAV. As a leader in risk advisory practice services, he is going to blaze the trail, not only in India, but all across the world.
Headquartered in Delhi, MGC and KNAV's meteoric journey is navigated by one of the most respected names in enterprise-wide risk management and a leading risk management expert, Monish Gaurav Chatrat, in a joint venture with KNAV International Limited, a vast resource of knowledge with global network of thought leaders.
Monish, congratulations on your 2-year anniversary. When Yab Dielman and I came to New Delhi for the successful launch of KNAV and MGC, we knew right away that you were going to be a successful member and an important member of MGC Global.
In just 2 years, MGC and KNAV has expanded its risk advisory offerings across industries, covering the entire spectrum of GRA services.
Whichever way you look, the concept of risk management, when you have a risk advisory services practice, you need to ensure that this is well understood, where people are effectively trained and well equipped to be able to help our clients mitigate and manage their risks. And that is something fundamental across all services and the length and breadth of all service offerings that we provide in MGC and KNAV today.
This full spectrum approach is coupled with a client servicing methodology that is as demanding and exciting as it is well thought out and precise.
Training is a very important aspect of MGC and KNAV. Being a part of the KNAV group, there are specific guidelines in terms of identifying the nature and extent of training that each level and each member of a staff has to mandatorily go through.
This automatically requires me and my team to talk specifics. Motherhood statements and comments at the 10,000 feet are not acceptable in our review process.
At MGC and KNAV, our orientation is towards client service delivery. Each partner accords time and attention which is commensurate with a passion to deliver quality rather than the engagement fee.
It's not just about a sales pitch. When we go in for a meeting, we believe in not just converting meetings into assignments. We believe in converting meetings with potential clients into long-term relationships that are sustainable.
Their deep understanding and commitment ensures that clients receive a robust risk management architecture to mitigate any risk using their state-of-the-art, cutting-edge solutions.
We've been acknowledged by various forums, by associations, but what has been most satisfying has been our ability to be able to rise to the challenge of servicing clients across multiple different industries. We've been able to orient our delivery approach that we're giving them that level of satisfaction that they expect.
Over 200 marquee clients experience this world-class support with dedicated offices across India and in 7 financial centers around the world. The foundation of its success is a client-centric service philosophy that goes beyond industry standards.
What we do at MGC and KNAV is that we prepare meticulously before every meeting the potential client organization, the sectors within which they operate, their ethos, their culture. In fact, a lot of times at meetings, the clients have been pleasantly surprised at how much we seem to know about the organization's culture. And that is because we prepare ourselves before we go for every assignment, because we believe in the motto of no second chance.
We try and make sure that all our clients get the same level of seamless attention and value that they would expect from us.
These high-quality delivery standards have endeared MGC and KNAV to a growing list of top corporate bosses across the corporate landscape.
The reason why we chose MGC and KNAV was their commitment for a long-term investment in PepsiCo. They knew the subject very well and the values. I think what we stand for in PepsiCo is to delivering the right value for our customers. MGC and KNAV also kind of showed their intent on the similar lines.
Today, Monish is pretty much part of a lot of listed companies. He's part of a lot of our operating companies. Fortunate to have MGC and KNAV work for the Max Group.
MGC and KNAV as a risk advisory firm, they have delivered tremendous value to our organization. They have paid meticulous attention to detail.
What does value orientation mean to us? Value orientation means that you only raise an invoice for a service that has been rendered if there is perceivable and acknowledged value that has been delivered, and it has to be a multiple of the fee.
Brimming with the desire to scale greater heights, MGC and KNAV has rapidly expanded its talent pool with experts from large international risk advisories and, of course, the Big Four.
Our culture is unique in the sense that everyone is a part of the family. I encourage each member to feel that they are not an employee. I tell them, you are MGC and KNAV. And that calls for a transformational change in the attitude, ability, and outlook when they're facing the client.
We understand each client's expectations much better than anyone else and try and exceed those expectations by delivering utmost quality. We are also doing extensive research for clients at the back end. While changes are evolving, there is changes in legislation, regulations globally, as well as in Indian framework. And this research adds value to the client because this is something which is done without any client intervention, I would say, and this is not embedded in our fee structure, so this is pure value for the client. And trust me, this is not billable. So this makes MGC better than the best.
Consistent deepening of intellectual and management bench strength, along with the youthful energy of its workforce and an environment that inspires leadership, has morphed this 3-member upstart into a 90-member powerhouse in just 2 years.
Our hiring strategy has not been to hire just in time. We've made investments and we've hired ahead of the time. Our office expansion, which was planned in 2019, has been brought ahead by 2 years. And what this really means for us is that as we continue to grow, maintain that delivery focus that has helped us in the initial years of our journey.
I met Mr. Monish Ratat. I heard a lot about him. When I met him, he was a man with a passion, with a value. He has got a vision in his mind. So I joined him. Now it's been 2 years working with him, working for various assignments on several projects. I will be moving very soon to Atlanta office.
Such a trailblazing growth can only be sustained by a very productive workforce. At MGC and KNAV, the talent acquisition and recruitment process is a fine-tuned melody.
We are not a hire and fire organization. When we bring a person on board, we make sure that that person is put to his or her most effective and productive use. And for that purpose, our entire process of hiring is extremely stringent and thorough.
I myself have gone through over 50 reviews with Monish, and I understand that I'm expected to know everything about the client, not just about the client, but it's about the industry, culture, and all the dynamics playing on my fingertips.
This clarity of thought and commitment has received industry-wide acknowledgement, bringing in many priced accounts, leaving unshakable industry leaders awestruck. But despite this success and glory, the captain navigating this journey is still as rooted and accessible to its clients as ever, irrespective of whether they are next door or across continents.
Thank you so much for being there and helping and working with us, answering all my questions. I know you're on another continent, and we appreciate how quickly you respond back to us.
And I know that we sleep a whole lot better knowing that your team is on the job during the day.
Visionary leadership, clarity of thoughts, and a committed workforce can turn any dream into a reality. MGC and KNAV is a living proof of this belief.